Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. We have a top 25 class this week for the best teams in the sport, and both continue to enhance their postseason resume. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. Let's go, baby. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him to throw.
Ready? And it's a risk-reward snenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running higher, catching deep balls, and play too much zone, you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
On the set. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's right downfield. He's loose down the middle. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry up.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Now the play fake. He'll throw it. And this big tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella. I trust.
Got some room into the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. On first and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Texas State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got...
Taking a shot on the first play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback will audible. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And the Bobcats
300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pick up there.
Okay, ready? By the QB, sit back in the pocket. So, he wants to throw the football.
Here we go.
Nothing hold, take off, and slide. Just slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And a really nice run in to go there before the defensive win is asked to stop the really big
On, get your score. Pound 55 weak.
right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing
Ready,
doing on that
set.
last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the
3-25
best defenses
belly stutter.
in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 30.
Okay, first.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks
Come
from
on,
here.
set. Gorilla, gorilla.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ellington. He's got pretty for the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now.
On the ready.
Down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
42 Spider.
Dialing up the second down pass play. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Ready.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Grabbed behind the line, it's Evans. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. Ready to try to point after. Hit that one with some aggression. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they hold the lead on the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
On the set.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field.
Cobra.
Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is really tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process.
This linebacker is a special player. He's not only security, but he tackles the field.
Bring it.
This guy can cover, and you saw a great example of that with that run.
Feeling some heat. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
That defender just was better in his one-on-one pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive line.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Ready, ready.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. How big is this
Easy.
drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested in this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play?
Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could on second down.
Flare! Flare!
Got it behind the line. It's Connor. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Ready up!
With his quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. Work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early enough in this game.
Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds. First down.
There's a reason for that.
Get ready!
Great job running his receiver.
Flex,
At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Throws to the wideout. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off time, and a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Fires and picks it up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interceptions.
Ready,
QB
set!
never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the QB jumped all over that.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Coaches
Okay.
always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense comes up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and defense gets the ball back.
On the ready!
The offense runs the short field.
29 Philly! 2-9 Philly! Stand!
The option look. Now the toss.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Here we go! Cut, cut, cut! And out!
On the option. They'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's got a first and goal from the 10.
On the set!
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
This is a hard defense to run to the
Got it.
outside against because of their speed. We saw in that last play, their ability to go sideline to
Jackrabbit.
sideline, win at the point of attack, and they shut down that swing.
Yeah, it's also hard when you get in the red because what a
And he sprints to the end zone.
This offense is top 10 because they've got a lot of speed and they've got they score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated
Ready, ready!
defense.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Spider! Ready!
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same
On the
call.
double!
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more
Boots.
snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Ready!
He's looking to throw. He gets it to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Ready up!
This is a running back that can push the tackles, out of space. They like to throw to the out.
Okay, ready?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can
Out,
face getting off
55
the field. It's 3rd and long. Off play action. They're trying to get to it. They get enough push, and it pays off. team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and you back it,
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
you just see a lot of every game he looks up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
He's going to run it. He is brought down. But man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain.
And not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Going for 6. Picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
On the
2
ready.
interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his
Here we
decision.
go. Ready, go.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes his connection.
Mikey.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This offense has a second down play.
Set. Hut. Ready, go.
He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
On the set.
This is the type of play that can give the offense
Here we go.
a little bit short from inside the 20.
Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
He's going to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a
Ready,
few.
break.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he's all fired up, and now it's loose. The ball's loose.
There, try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field.
Ready, ready.
This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something
42
before the break to build momentum.
You've also had some miscues on offense.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as
On
this
the double.
offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Cobra.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. On the move, he fires. And that ball is picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Ready,
So
up.
the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down from their own 22. Looking to move it through the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back to the 16. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. You get to the game plan and not a lot of situations.
Get set.
3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Through the defense. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the 1st down marker. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
Ready, set.
As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you got a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to keep playing like this, keep playing physical, and tell your defense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Looking to throw on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
On the
The
ready.
quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. How about that play? A diving snag along the right side.
Ready.
This guy's showing you
Black, here we go.
he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passes. Had a phenomenal year. Now
On
is
the
the
set.
time, late in the season, you can go win those individual awards.
Cricket.
Power football with the run. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's going to go for a first down.
691. Get his car.
They're going to run this running back.
Got it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Slam. Go over.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Makes the catch. It's marked. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space
Ready,
just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And now by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field, get some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is really the
On the
story of the
double.
game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to get the defense on.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll ready up. This offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. 25 possession, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he found all. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Okay, ready?
They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Go!
To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenge.
Ready, set.
Because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it.
Keeps looking downfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the heel. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Got him what you want. Throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Pulled down after picking up
On the set.
the 6-yard line. This offense is desperate to score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it.
Got
Just
it.
when the ball is near
Belly
him,
stutter.
he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6
Jack
points.
Rabbit.
Going up top on 1st down. Going up top. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Ready,
It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7.
He's going for it all. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke the lead in the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The Padres always finish and trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Ready,
Go back to the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
freedom, freedom. Clear, clear.
Doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the end zone he goes. And now they lead by 3 possessions. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They're just about ready to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to
On
the
the double.
field. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period.
Moves.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Get set!
He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he's a real no-game tackle in this no-game land. Probably touches the ball on the play sheet. And long, ball to the 25. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run.
That's why it's important defensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in third and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the middle.
And that's a really good job by the defense.
Ready, set!
Take away all the deep stuff, make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Swings it out to the flat.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run back. But this ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in football. Not good.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup.
On the ready?
And the Bobcats will find it out.
3:25.
Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space.
On the
Makes a
ball,
nice
on the
gain
ball.
before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that
Yankee
7-yard
blue.
pickup on
Yankee
first down.
blue.
It's 2nd and 3.
Ink. This.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Travel.
Here's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Bobcats have this offense rolling.
42 Spider.
Comes out throwing on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here
On
this
the
late in
set.
the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete. But obviously, they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop in this passing game. Does some damage. They move the sticks with the first down. And the Bobcats have moved inside the 20. Trying to run on the mark. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
Ready,
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
let's go.
He wants to throw here on second down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. On first down, here comes this offense.
Down. Go.
He's looking to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
On the ball.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket.
On the
They'll
ball,
wrap
on
him
the
up,
ball.
and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the
On the
2-minute
double.
warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical bam defense. After the second down misfire, looking at a third and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. The 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself.
Okay, ready.
Texas State gets the football back here.
Let's.
they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown! And the stomping has commenced. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin, all right, guys,
On what else is happening in college football this weekend? UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He makes the connection. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one. The defense was finally able to get down. Offense wants to break the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds. First down.
But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble
Ready,
and go
set.
get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run to keep this clock grinding. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Just when they're looking one, now up top. Fired into the right, complete. Touchdown, Texas State. And the punishment has been extended. That's what finishing the field looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in an 11th straight victory. About to kick it off after punching it into the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to
On
the
the ready.
25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the
Come
field.
on, set.
This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David.
Right.
Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not
On the set.
and move on to the next game. Something right here.
Easy.
Carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Ready.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Get set. Get set.
Trying to find his man on first down. A shot for the end zone. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And with that turnover, that will finish the game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.